there are students out there that have never seen hope, that have never seen inspiration, that have never seen a vision and chased it. So if you can't see it, how can you be it? That's why I became a Junior Achievement of Dallas volunteer. JA Dallas volunteers are driven by a passion of using entrepreneurship to lift people out of poverty. In fact, 76% of our students come from economically disadvantaged households. JA Dallas volunteers are driven by the reality of knowing that if we succeed, then one day the business world will be diverse and inclusive and filled with our students. 93% have a high school diploma or GED, compared to 85% of the general population. But most of all, JA Dallas volunteers are driven by the kids we mentor and the ones we serve. In fact, 67% are more likely to have an advanced degree. And sure, the world is a little different today. Actually, it's a lot different today. But even though our classrooms might be virtual, JA Dallas is doing everything possible to make things normal. We have worked diligently to create and launch new virtual experiences and programs for our students like JA Inspire, JA Learn and Earn, and JA Take Stock in Your Future. We are here to teach kids how to succeed in the business of life. So we teach them how to start a business. JA Dallas believes in a better tomorrow for everyone. So we listen, we understand, we expand opportunities, and we create lasting change in our community. And that's why I've transitioned from sporadically volunteering to strategically increasing my impact as a JA Dallas board member. I am a living example of what education and access can do. Junior Achievement of Dallas, where we mix a little inspiration, a little hope, and a lot of amazing kids with bright futures.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Nicole Cross. I am a news anchor with Spectrum News 1 Texas.
And my name is Eric Alvarez, and I host the Midday Show at NBCLX. And we are both so honored and so excited to welcome you all to the 24th Annual JA Dallas Business Hall of Fame event.
Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy your evening as we induct an impressive lineup of Dallas business leaders into the Dallas Business Hall of Fame tonight.
Our inductees for tonight include Arcilia Acosta, CEO of Carcon Industries, Clark Hunt, Chairman of Hunt Sports Group,
Tom Luce, founder of Texas 2036, and last but not least, Fred Perpall, CEO of the Beck Group. Wow, what an awesome lineup of individuals we will be recognizing tonight.
And we will be bringing them on stage in just a little bit so we can all hear from this year's class of laureates. But first,
we are pleased to bring on stage Ms. Elaine Agather, 2010 Dallas Business Hall of Fame inductee, Hall of Fame Committee co-chair, and chairman of the Dallas region of J.P. Morgan Chase. Please welcome Ms. Agather to the stage.
Thank you. I'm thrilled to be here tonight, and I'm thrilled to see everybody in person. It's really great. I was a co-chair with a lineup of fabulous Texas strong women. Colleen Barrett, Lucy Billingsley, Liz Minyard-Loki, Nancy Nasher, Valerie Freeman, Melissa Rive, Karen Katz, Tricia Wilson, and Pam Patsley. Really, what we wanted to do, yeah, give it up for them. And what we really wanted to do is go out and have a glass of wine together, but we did pull this together in person. And with our hardworking junior achievement team, it was important for us to see each other. This marks our 24th annual Dallas Business Hall of Fame. I think it's a wonderful tradition, and I think all of us in this room know that there is not a great city without great leaders, right? It's all about leadership. So I would like to take a moment and have my fellow laureates stand up and be recognized. If any of you are in the room, and I know you are, so stand up, please. And maybe we can turn the lights on a little bit. Yeah, give it up. Yes. There's Ron Steinhardt. I see him. Thank you. It's a wonderful tradition, and I'm thrilled that we continue it. Now, I appreciate what everybody in this room does for our community. Again, we were virtual last year, so we're going to give a little limelight to those who were honored last year. Mark Cuban could not be here tonight, but Roland Parrish and Valerie Freeman are here tonight. I would like for them to join me on stage. Come on up here with me. This is one dark room, isn't it? I mean, really. Okay, here we go. Valerie, great. And there's Mr. Parrish, who is eating at a McDonald's. Give it up for him. Yeah. Okay. They did not get to walk on stage last year, so I really want you to give them a Texas big round of applause.
Thank you, Elaine, and a big thank you to all the laureates who are present tonight for their service to JA and, of course, to the Dallas community as well.
I am excited to introduce JA's fearless leader. I am talking about none other than Mrs. Jan Murfield, CEO of JA Dallas. Welcome her to the stage.
Good evening and welcome. We are so excited to be here in person this year. You know, it's been a long 2 years. And as you know, this is the 24th annual Dallas Business Hall of Fame event. You know, every year we induct another impressive class of laureates while raising money to really impact students, and this year's no exception. At the foundation of the JA organization is our board of directors and staff, who the last 2 years have banded together to continue to serve students, and what a job they did. Would all the board members and staff who are in the room please stand? Thank you for your passion, for all you do in serving the students of Dallas. That's a hard-working group of people. Our priorities this past year have been to create an inclusive and diverse future workforce through work readiness, address the racial, ethnic, and gender wealth gap through financial strategies, develop young entrepreneurs by connecting students with business role models, and continue to leverage technology for greater reach and impact. And we did a great job with that. Speaking about students, we, as you'll see, and for those of you who've been here before, we just don't have students with us tonight. In January, with the prevalence of the Omicron variant, you know, we had to really think about the safety and health of our students to be a priority. So we made the difficult decision to ask our students to be with us via video this evening. But fear not, we have a few messages from our students.
My name is Mason. I'm a 5th grader at Geneva Heights Elementary School. My favorite experience ever was going to JA BizTown. JA BizTown is like a real-life town full of stores and businesses. Whenever I went, I was a bank teller. I was able to help my friends, citizens at JA BizTown, open bank accounts, and take out loans. J.A. Biztown taught me what it means to be an employee and consumer. I can't wait for the next semester with Junior Achievement.
That was Mason, and as you can see, our JA students like our programs, and through testing, we know that they learn. So here's a few statistics. 75% of students tell us that career planning is done throughout your life. After going to JA Biztown, like Mason, 91% of middle school students believe having a budget is important. So you can tell your children that. And after participating in JA Inspire, 95% of students told us that they learned about a new career. So wait, I think we have a few more messages from our JA students.
I would like to be a chef or someone that works in the cooking industry. My favorite thing about Junior Achievement was learning how the real world works. It's not just playing video games and reading books. The first thing that comes to mind is having to try to be responsible while using it. I want to find an apartment building and work up money so I can try and get myself into college. I would save it because that's what JA taught me.
I want to be either a midwife or an interior designer. My most favorite thing about Junior Achievement is how they introduce different careers and paths to children at a young age. When you say money, I think of abundance and wealthiness. When I graduate high school, I want to go to Korea and study abroad and learn their culture and language. I would spend 50% of it and save and invest the other 50%.
I love the honesty. So I would be remiss if I didn't thank the sponsors who are here this evening and really helped make this possible. So our highest level sponsors, the names and logos will be rolling on the screens, but a special thanks to our largest sponsors, the Beck Group, Tricia Wilson and Jeb Terry, FC Dallas, Hillwood, David B. Miller Family Foundation, Huffines Communities, Harry Winston, and the men and women of Hunt Consolidated. Thank you.
Thank you, Jan. It was so nice to learn more about the great work JA is doing.
Absolutely. And now we're about to go into our dinner break, so we want you to take this time to mingle, to enjoy the night, and also don't forget to check out the silent auction in the back of the room. Fair warning, I've got my eyes on that Mahomes jersey, so watch
do
out.
I. We'll see. We'll see who gets it at the end of the night. Enjoy your dinner. All right. right, we hope everyone is enjoying their dinner, and we want you to feel free to continue as we get back to the program. We are now pleased to bring up 2022 Student of the Year, Anna Karen Moreno Flores, recipient of the Sandy Smith Memorial Scholarship.
Congratulations. She'll be up in just a minute, but first, we want you to take a look at this video.
Hello, I'm Anna Karen Moreno Flores, and I'm a graduating summa cum laude senior at MacArthur High School in Irving ISD. So I am a part of the Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps at my school, as well as non-varsity orchestra, FCCLA, the National Honor Society, church volleyball, as well as academic decathlon on campus. I'm proud to say that as of this week, I've decided to attend Texas A&M University at College Station in order to become a history teacher to follow in the footsteps of my history teacher, Mr. Charles Smith. Gig up. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Anna Karen Moreno Flores, and I'm a graduating summa cum laude senior attending MacArthur High School in the Irving Independent School District. I am honored to have been selected for the 2022 Junior Achievement of Dallas Student of the Year and the recipient of the Sandy Smith Memorial Scholarship. My eternal gratitude is owed to the Junior Achievement of Dallas, the Scholarship Committee, and to all of the sponsors who have elevated the lives of many students before me. I would also like to thank everyone in the audience tonight for your willingness to give back to the community that manifest great opportunities for young leaders like me. As of this week, I am proud to say that I have decided to attend Texas A&M University at College Station and major in history in order to follow in the footsteps of my AP World History and Government teacher, Mr. Charles Smith. He has bestowed upon me the idea of being vulnerable in order to become strong, that it is okay to be real and express oneself, that even if the world turns its back on you, we were all born this way. On campus, I am mostly known for the clinks and clanks of my Army JROTC uniform, as I am the battalion commander of the Cardinal Battalion unit for the 2021 to 2022 school year. JROTC has impacted me since I was 6 to 7 years old, since an ROTC cadet introduced us to financial literacy through the JA in a Day program. We had fun. Different activities prompted by this cadet allowed me to realize the various ways in which I could help my needing family understand what are wants and what are necessities. The visit only lasted a day, but his willingness to educate children on the importance of financial management as a catalyst for me to learn more. With this and my basic ability to translate this lesson to my Spanish-speaking parents, I decided to limit my toy intake to benefit my family of 3. I may not have had the newest Barbie, but as a 5-year-old, my happiness remained with seeing my mother eat. I come from a low-income household, yet through JA, I was able to rise as a leader and indirectly educate others in the values of this organization expresses. Every day, I strive to be as life-changing and as influential as this ROTC cadet was to me. Financial literacy is crucial for young adults to be independent in this evolving world. And with the right choices, you can get far in life, even as little as budgeting a want or a need. Lastly, I would like to thank my parents and godparents for supporting me in each and every step I take towards success, whether it be in ballet slippers, Oxford shoes, or A&M core boots. Gig 'em!
Congratulations, the future is in good hands.
Yes.
And right now, we are so excited to have Mr. Scott Murray here tonight, Chairman and CEO of Murray Media, former sports anchor for the NBC Nightly News, along with being a television host and a whole bunch of other accolades, too.
That's right. Scott is also a longtime supporter and friend of J.A. Dallas. Scott, take it away.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? Saw so many longtime friends tonight. It's always great to see you, and I'm always so impressed with all that you have continued to do, and of course, the people that have been honored over the years. But I'm delighted. Junior Achievement is very, very special in my life, and I'm delighted to be here. Tonight, I'm the auctioneer. How about that? So, yeah, I know. Ooh, look out, huh? That means I want to take your money. But not for me, for Junior Achievement. So, we're going to get going here, and I think the first one we've got, where is that there's a little puppy that I think has been floating around. Who needs a little friend to go home with tonight? Oh, my goodness. Oh, look at that. Hello, how are you? What's your name?
I'm doing amazing.
I'm Taylor Davis, and this is Bridget Taylor, and we are members of the JAS board.
Well, this is just awesome. Hello there. Does he like to sleep a lot?
He does. He's very tired.
Here, you get right up there so we can hear you in the microphone.
He's had a lot of action today. He's very tired. This is Cash. He's a golden doodle. He's 9 weeks old. He's 50% doodle, F1 doodle, and 50% golden doodle.
But he's 100% good boy.
Well, that's always the best part. And I am told that he's not going to get more than like 30 pounds. Is that right?
35. Yeah.
30, 35.
So he's a mini.
He's a mini, huh? Well, that's fantastic. Well, I tell you what, you want to make some money? For J.A., I do. I'm ready to go.
Let's go.
All right. What is he worth to you? Should we start it at $100,000?
Yes.
Yes. I said
Well,
million.
you said $1 million, so I thought
Million, let's do
100,000.
it.
Okay. It's kind of tough to see with these lights. Can we get rid of these spotlights? Oh, that's much better. Thank you so much. Now we can see out there. All right, y'all, how many people have been to a live auction? Raise your hand. All right, that's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Come on, it's all for Junior Achievement. We want to make it happen tonight, right?
So cute.
All right, well, let's start opening bid of $1,000. Somebody would like to go home? There's one right in the back. Do we get it? Yes, we do. 1,000. Where's 1,500? 1,500. 1,500. 2,000? Back to you for 2,000 in the back, that opening bid. I've got 1,500 here, need $2,000. 2,000 over here, thank you very much. 25? Thank you very much. 3,000 in the back. 3,000? I've got 25 here, I need 3,000. 3,000. 25 right here. 3,000 in the room, any place? Any place? Oh, come on, we got to make more money than that. $3,000. You're 25. Put your hand up, ma'am. There's the 20. 3,000 in the back. Now to 35, ma'am. Back to you for 35. 35. Can we do 3,500? This little doggy is saying, come on, I want to go home. 35. Can we do 35? We're 3,000 in the back. 3,000. 3,000. Want to do this quickly and efficiently, but obviously is profitable. Oh, there's 3,000. Now 3,500. 35. 35. We get now 4,000. 4,000. Back to you for 4,000. I'm 35 over here. I need 4,000 right here. 4,000. Do we see 4,000 any place in the room? 4,000. I'm 35 right over here. I need $4,000. 4,000. Can we go to 4? Back there one more time. 4,000. He says, yes, sir.
All right.
4,500 right over here. 45. We need 45 to keep it going. 4,000. 45. How about $5,000, sir? 5,000. He says 55. 5,500. 5,500. I have 5 over here. 55. Ma'am, you'll be the star of the night if you raise that hand. 55. Do we see 55? She kind of put it up a little. Do we go to 55? He's got 5,000. We're going to sell it. 55. Looking for 55 once. 55 twice. Thank you very much. Sold for $5,000 right over there.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
You all did a great job. Thank you very much. Now the next item we've got, I think we've got a picture. There it is. Is there a picture of a watch? Is it going to be? There it is. How about that watch, folks? What do you think of that? Is that something or what? Oh, my gosh. How are you? It's great to see you. Come on up here and tell us all about this. This is unbelievable. Who in the room would like to have this watch tonight, to go home with this watch? Anybody? See, nobody wants to put their hand up now. They're afraid I'll you know. Go ahead. Tell us all about it, Amy.
I am more than happy to.
Okay.
I had a little speech, but I'm just
Yeah,
going to tell
here,
you
get real close to the microphone so they can hear you.
This is our midnight collection. It is an 18-karat rose gold timepiece. Look how beautiful this is. You notice it's featured. Can you hear? Oh, I'm going away. I'm so sorry.
Stay right next to that microphone.
Can everybody see this? I'm going to walk around with it. It's featured with a red strap, but we can put any color of strap that you want on it. It features 95 brilliant diamonds for our brilliant futures. Starting bid?
Starting bid, well, I was told that this is...
It's a great price. Let's go for $8,500.
Yeah, 85. I'm told that this is close to $24,000.
That is
$23,700 is the actual retail price of this. And I'm told that we have to start it at $8,000. So if we can drop these lights right here in front one more time and see if we can get an opening bid of $8,000. Right there, just like that. Do I see 9,000? I've got 8,000 here. I need 9,000. 9,000. Any place in the room. It's valued at close to 24. I've got 8,000 here. I'll take 8,500. 8,500. Opening bid of 8,000. Looking for 8,500 in the room. 8,500. 8,500. Oh, somebody needs a new watch out there. Oh, gosh, ladies. It's gorgeous. It's all going to JA. And you go home with a gorgeous watch. Right here, 85. Oh, I recognize that gentleman. How are you, Clark? It's good to see you, my friend. My good buddy Clark Hunt just put his hand up and said he likes the watch. 8,500. Do we go 9,000? 9,000. Thank you very much. 9,500. Do I get 95? I've got 9,000 here. 95. 9,000 over here. I need 95. 95. Going to give Clark a closer look. 95. 95. We're at 95 is what we're looking for, folks. 9,500. 95. Any place in the room. Well, they're looking. Thank you very much. I've got 95. Can I go to 10? 10,000 we've got over here. 10.5. Back to you for 10.5. 10.5. They're thinking about it. Thinking about it. It's almost as good looking as that Super Bowl trophy, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. 10.5. Do we? 10.5. 11,000. Thank you very much. 11.5. 11.5. Back to you for 11.5. I'm 11,000 over here. 11.5. 11.5. He says 12,000. 12,000. Say 20,000. I think he'll go to 25 for Pete's sake. This guy. I mean, he's got that hand up quicker than, wow. 12.5. 12.5, I get 13, sir. Lucky 13? Do we get a lucky 13? He's taking a look at it now. Up close and personal. What do you think? Yep, she says, let me see it, honey. Let me see it. Oh, she's holding it now. She's getting real close. Oh, she's standing up. She's about to go home. What do you think, ma'am? 13? 13, he says. Yes. 13.5. We're at 13 over here. Need 13.5. All the money goes to JA. 13.5. 13.5. Sir, back to you for, he says yes, 14. 14.5. 14.5. 14.5. 1,500 or 15,000. 15.5. I don't think Clark's ever going to talk to me again. 15.5. 15.5. 15.5. 15.5. We're at 15 over here. Last call at 15.5. He said yes. Sir, to you for 16. 16. Do we go to 16? Somebody all the way in the back? What'd you do? Just find your wallet or what? I'm up here sweating like a bulldog, and you're back going, look at Murray up there. He's trying to sell this thing. It's 16,000. Do we get that? Did somebody say? Oh, now I can. Oh. Now there's no hiding, folks. I've got Clark at 15.5. I need 16,000 back there. Do we see it? Sir, do you want to go to 16,000? Who's saying 16,000? All right, 16,000. 16.5. Sir, 16.5. What's that? 17? 17,000. 17.5 now. Sir, back to you for 7. He says yes. Can we go to 18? 18. 18,000. He says yes, Scott. 19. You want to go to 19? I'll take 18.5. 19,000. 19,000, sir? Can we go to 19 or not? She wants it bad. She wants it. She wants to go home with it, sir. 19, last call. Last call. 19 we get. 19.5. 19.5, sir. 19 over here, 19.5. 19.5. We got to go. Got to go. 19.5. 19.5. We're almost there. 19.5. J.A. says, and he says yes. 20,000, sir. 20,000. You'll be the man of the night. And you'll be in divorce court tomorrow. 20? 20 we get. Sir, I hate to be coming back to you. You can go to 20,500? 20,500? He was at 19.5. I got 20 back there. I think we've hit the end of the road, but we have 3 people that have been incredible. Clark, thank you. Sir, I don't know your name, but thank you. I'm at 20,000. 20,000, looking for 20,005. Once, twice, sold for $20,000 right back there. Well, that was outstanding. Thank you very much. You got all the information? How are you? Good. Oh, boy. What do you say? Hey, that time of year is coming up, folks. It's still February, but that usually means the time that baseball teams go to spring training. March, they're in Florida, they're in Arizona. They're getting ready for take me out to the ball game, take me out to the ball, right?
Why are you singing?
Why? Just trying to keep it going. Keep it moving, because I tell you what, this is a special time. When you get an opportunity to be a part of a legacy suite like we've got tonight. Texas Rangers, maybe this is the year, huh? It's been a while. It's been a decade since they were at the World Series. Or over a decade, I guess, here, as we head into what, the 22 season. It's about that. But we'd love to, have some folks. When do you have the information on when that is? Go ahead, take it away.
I do. So definitely is time for optimism. We're gonna auction off a legacy suite tonight on the third baseline for a Red Sox game in the middle of May. This is one of the best seats in the house. So if you like baseball, you're gonna really like this spot in the park.
Okay, great. All right, that's what we're bidding on, folks. Get rid of these lights again and open up the house lights. And well, I'll tell you what, we'll start this one at $2,000. How's that sound? $2,000. Do I see 2,000? $2,000 for the suite. Any place in the room. Any place in the room. All the way in the back, we've got 2,000. Now we need 2,500. 2,500. Where's 2,500? 2,500. Any place. 25 we get. Now 3,000. Back to you, man, for 3,000. Can we get 3? 2,500 over here. $3,000. 3,000 is what we need. Want to move quickly and efficiently here, folks. 3,000 is what we need. Keep it moving. 3,000 all the way in the back. Now 3,500. 3,000 there, 3,500. 35. 35 we get. Thank you very much. And now 4. 4,000. Looking for 4. 4,000. 4,000. 4,000. We're at 35. Need $4,000. $4,000 for the suite at the Rangers game coming up the month of May. 4,000. 4,000 we get. Now 4,500. 45, 4,500, and 4,000 on the back. Need 4,500. Any place in the room, gonna sell it, gonna let it go. 45,000 or 4,500. Any place in the room. 45 once, 45 twice. Sold right back there for $4,000. Thank you very much. Well, we want to thank you all so much for bidding tonight. As I said, the proceeds from both the silent and the live auction going to go directly to J.A. of Dallas. And the auction, keep this in mind, folks, does not close until 9:30. So you have a lot of time to bid. But also, don't forget to make a donation tonight to J.A. Dallas. I was told when I came in here tonight, the goal for the live appeal on the phones and what have you is $10,000. I said, oh, you got to be kidding. $10,000 for J.A. with all these incredible people that are going to be here in the audience? can I have a little fun and say, let's really make more than $10,000? They said, no, that's where we want to reach, Scott. That's kind of our bottom line, and then we want to go above that. So if you can drop these lights right here for a minute, we're going to do this, as I said, quickly and efficiently. Turn the house lights up for just a sec, and let me see if we can see if we can make I've got about 3 minutes left. That's it. So let's see if we can be as profitable as we can with this, as positive and productive, as they say. Is there anybody in the audience right now that says, you know what? JA is above and beyond. I love what it's a part of. You know, I do a speech called Creating Champions of Change Through a Culture of Civility, through courage, commitment, character, compassion, not confrontation, but conversation, bringing people together towards one common goal, towards one common cause. And it doesn't get much better than JA. So let's see. Is there anybody here in the room, as we wrap it up here tonight, would like to give $10,000 to JA? Anybody? Anybody in the room? Look, right down here, $10,000. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Is there anybody else in the room that would like to give $10,000? Any place, anybody in the room? A giant thank you. Yes, indeed. All right, let's do this. Let's cut it in half. How about $5,000? Anybody in here that'd like to give $5,000 to JA? Yeah, it's a great tax write-off, that's for sure, but I'll tell you what, more importantly, it makes a difference in the lives of a lot of folks out there. You've seen some of the young people that it has touched. Doesn't get much better than making a difference in the life of a child. $5,000, any place in the room? $5,000? $2,500. Do I see $2,500? Anybody? Right there, back there, there's one. There's one there. Got one over there, there's three. Anybody else? There's four. We just made $10,000 just like that. There, $5,000 right here. So we got four and then five at five. This is awesome. You guys are awesome. Anybody else? 25 right here. 25. Got your number? Got it? Okay, we got it up. Anybody else? All right. Let's drop it down to an even thousand. $1,000. Y'all write checks like that every single day, I'm sure. 1,000 right back there. 1,000, okay. There's another one right here, 1,000. Gals, are you getting all these numbers and everything? Okay. 1,000 over here. 1,000 over here. Anybody else? 1,000. 1,000. To everybody that raised their hand and just took part in that, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll say this. As I leave the stage, you all have a telephone, right? You can make any amount you'd like. All you've got to do is use your phone and donate and make a difference in the lives of those that need it most every single day. Y'all are incredible. You're rock stars in your own right. You're here tonight because you want to make a difference. And so on behalf of JA, I simply say, thanks for putting up with me for the last 15 minutes. Thanks for being so generous. Be safe, stay strong, stay well, and have a great night. Thanks very much, everybody.
My name's Leo Ponchai. I'm an 8th grader at Brandenburg Middle School, and I really enjoyed my time at JA. During my time with JA, I experienced the finance park simulation, where I was given an adult persona. During the simulation, I was a 40-year-old man with a wife and 2 kids. I learned budgeting wasn't easy, and JA taught me how to manage my money and be smart with it. I can't wait to continue my journey with JA in high school. Thank you for supporting Junior Achievement of Dallas. Because of donors like you, I was able to experience the finance park at no cost to me or my school. Please continue to support JA Dallas and make a donation today at jadallas.org/donate.
Dr. Cross, I don't know about you, but I think all of the generous people out here in the crowd deserve another round of applause.
Absolutely. Thank you so much on behalf of JA.
Of course, now the moment is here. We are so pleased to now recognize and bring this year's inductees onto the stage.
That's right. We are so pleased to introduce this year's first honoree, Ms. Arcelia Acosta. Unfortunately, Miss Acosta could not join us this evening as she is feeling under the weather. But we want to talk about her anyway because she is special. Arcelia Acosta is the president and CEO of Carcon Industries and Construction. That's a full-service construction firm. She is also the founder and CEO of Southwestern Testing Laboratories, STL Engineers. That's a geotechnical engineering and construction materials testing firm. Say that fast 3 times. Both companies are based right here in Dallas, Texas.
Yes, they are. Miss Acosta is an entrepreneur, nationally recognized speaker, and a philanthropist. Miss Acosta and her companies have won more than 46 now to be specific, national, regional, and local awards.
Join us in congratulating Arcelia Acosta.
I always say, if you want to know who I am, it's very simple. I show up 100% of the time with masterful intention. I'm a creator. I like to build things. And so just so long as you understand how you are as a leader, you're always going to get it right. I have a strong passion for other women to join corporate boards, and so I spend a lot of time working with C-suite level women and also just other CEOs and giving them guidance on my path. I was asked at the age of 42 to join a corporate board. It was a $45 billion, the largest leverage buyout in the history of leverage buyout. It was called Energy Future Holdings. And I spent 10 years on the board. 7 of those years, I was the only female. Since then, I've served on 7 other publicly traded boards and currently serve on Veritex Holdings, Vistra Corporation, and Magnolia Oil and Gas. Well, I'm so honored to be chosen as a laureate, and especially along my colleagues who were chosen this year. And I have to say that the Junior Achievement will continue to play a pivotal role, especially now since the pandemic. You know, we've had a step back in our education for our young kids. And there's percentages of, you know, how much learning loss did we really have? It is so incumbent on businesses to say, we can't lose a generation of educated students because they couldn't go to school. So I think it's more important now, more than ever, to be able to be a part of the Junior Achievement, workforce scenarios, certificates, any way that we can help our young students, our young kids to be able to earn a good, successful wage for their family. The legacy I want to leave, actually, of course, it goes back to my children, to my boys. I want to leave them with a legacy where they can have a mentor, someone who loved them and took care of them, and that says you can be anything that you want to be. But second of all, for other young women and other entrepreneurs, I mean, I am in one of the toughest business you can be in. Construction and engineering, there's not a lot of us. And that's okay, because I was able to manage through the difficultness and rise above the rest, and now I rank along their side. And they're my partners, they're my clients. We do a lot of work together. So I think the legacy I would like to say is don't give up. You can always reach your dream. In fact, keep reaching higher.
Ms. Acosta, congratulations on being inducted into the Junior Achievement Dallas Business Hall of Fame. Your track record of being a successful business leader speaks for itself. Having been awarded numerous accolades, served on several boards, and currently running Carcon Industries. Your story makes me believe that I can become a strong, successful business owner as well, with hard work and effort. Congratulations again, Ms. Acosta.
Good evening, guests and supporters of the Dallas Junior Achievement. It is such an honor to be among such great past laureates and my fellow inductees this year. My only wish is that I could be there in person to celebrate with you. Receiving this award is very near and dear to my heart. I have been blessed to have had many great mentors, and they have helped carve my path and guided me throughout my business and civic career. I would be remiss, of course, if I would not thank my educators, my third grade teachers, to my high school accounting teacher, who not only taught me accounting, but ensured that I dotted my I's and crossed my T's, making sure my penmanship would always be legible. But more than that, establishing my appreciation for education. I am fortunate to have grown up with parents who have always emphasized the importance of public education, extracurricular activities, getting involved with student council, sports, and everything that would make us a well-rounded student. Without a doubt, we all knew the goal was to obtain a college education. Junior Achievement of Dallas is such a great part of our amazing community. They work hard to impact students with programs that supplement our school's curriculum by providing important life skills, from managing money, exploring careers, or starting a business. And they help to prepare students to become financially independent adults. I congratulate tonight's students and award recipients. Every student deserves the opportunity to be inspired by mentors and leaders like you. Thank you again for this great honor, and I look forward to seeing everyone at the laureate reception in May.
Let's again congratulate Miss Arcelia Acosta. Now, we are so delighted to recognize Mr. Clark Hunt. Clark Hunt is chairman and CEO of the Kansas City Chiefs of the National Football League. And not only that, he's also chairman and CEO of FC Dallas of Major League Soccer. Mr. Hunt has been the guiding force behind the resurgence of the Chiefs, leading the team to back-to-back Super Bowl appearances, which include a victory in Super Bowl 54. He is a leading voice among NFL owners, where in addition to his role as chairman of the NFL Finance Committee, Hunt is a member of the Conduct, International, and Management Council Executive Committees.
Impressive. And the Dallas native is also chairman and CEO of FC Dallas and was a founding investor in Major League Soccer. Hunt serves as a member of the MLS Board of Governors, MLS Labor Committee, and he is chairman of the Product Strategy Committee.
Let's give a round of applause for Mr. Clark Hunt.
I don't know if I've had an aha moment, but what I have had is a lifelong learning experience of what a tremendous leader my dad was. And it was not something to me that was intuitive. He was very, very low key. But to this day, almost once a month, I run into somebody who tells me about their experience of meeting Lamar Hunt and the impact that he had on them. The underlying thing that comes through was he treated them like they were the most important person in the world. When I took over for my dad in 2007, one of the questions a lot of people ask me is, boy, you sure have big shoes to fill. I was blessed to have learned all the great lessons that he had taught me about life and about running businesses, but I also knew that I really had to be my own man. I assumed that the greatest day would be the day that we captured another Lombardi trophy, and that was pretty special, but there was nothing that could compare to being with our fans and experiencing their collective joy in having just won the World Championship. And it's a day I'll never forget. That was truly a special day. I guess what inspires me is seeing great leaders who've accomplished important things and done it the right way. And I would think the young people who are part of JAA have that chance as well to see people who made a difference in this world and people that they're inspired by. I know JAA does tremendous work with young people throughout the community here in Dallas and also on a national basis. It gives them some important skills, particularly in financial literacy, that'll not only be important to them from a job perspective, but just also in life. To be a good leader is to put others ahead of yourself and to really value the people that you're leading and to be humble in how you approach that. You certainly want to cast a vision, you want to create the right type of culture, but I think the people need to really feel valued and feel like they're a part of the overall mission.
Hi, Mr. Hutt. Congratulations on being inducted to the J.A. Dallas Business Hall of Fame. My name is Mason. I'm a 5th grader at Geneva Heights Elementary School. Your support of J.A. and community's youth helps inspire for tomorrow's next generation of leaders. Congratulations again, Mr. Hutt, and go Chiefs!
Jan, thank you very much, and thank you, Nicole and Eric, for that very nice introduction. I'm honored to be here tonight, and I am humbled to be part of such a prestigious class of laureates for this year's induction. The accomplishments that Arcidia, Tom, and Fred have achieved in their careers make them very deserving of this honor. And it's even more impressive when you consider that they, unlike me, were able to do it without Patrick Mahomes. By the way, I'm not going to have the heart to tell Patrick that the dog actually went for more than his jersey, but at least it's appropriate the dog's named Cash, right? They have that in common? Individual awards like this are never truly accomplished by one person. Just like in sports, worthwhile achievements in life require a great team. And I'm blessed to be surrounded by an incredible team that starts with my family. I want to thank my beautiful wife, Tavia, who's here tonight, and our 3 children, Gracie, Noble, and Neva. I also want to thank my mother, Norma. She couldn't be here, but she deserves to be recognized as a Hall of Fame mom. There are also a number of folks here tonight from our team at Unity Hunt and Hunt Sports Group who are instrumental to our success. And I want to thank them for being here. It's a privilege and honor to be associated with Junior Achievement of Dallas. JA gives children the tools for success and the tools to build a bright future by providing great mentorship programs. Whether in sports or business, few people achieve any measure of success without the right leadership. My first and most important mentor was my dad. The lessons I learned from his example continue to shape my career. When he passed away in 2006 and the leadership of the Chiefs was entrusted to me, I relied heavily on the wisdom I gained during our time together. In my first 6 years, the Chiefs struggled, having 2 4-12 seasons and 2 2-14 seasons. I knew that we needed to change the culture, and I thought back to what my dad had taught me, that the best business decision you can make is to surround yourself with the right people. In 2013, we were blessed to hire a Hall of Fame coach in Andy Reid. A few years later, we promoted Brett Veach, a brilliant football mind, to be our general manager. The two of them work extremely well together. This has been evident on the field, including 6 straight division championships and regular playoff appearances. But what you don't see are the relationships off the field. Andy Reid is a genuine, caring teacher of the game, and a remarkable 10 of his former assistants have gone on to become head coaches in the NFL. When Patrick came to Kansas City in 2017, he was fortunate to be mentored by the man he was trying to replace, Alex Smith. Alex's comeback from almost losing his leg to infection was a remarkable story, but equally impressive was his humility when he took the time to show a young Patrick Mahomes what it takes to be successful in the NFL. I believe that these personal connections have helped lead the Chiefs to success. Over the past few years, we have twice been able to raise the Lamar Hunt Trophy as AFC champions. And as the video showed 2 years ago, for the first time in 50 years, the Chiefs took home the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl 54 champions. These moments have brought great joy to me and my family. But what was even more meaningful was getting to celebrate with our fans at the Super Bowl parade in Kansas City. In moments like this, sports can bring a community together. While we have enjoyed the Chiefs' success in recent years, we've also been very busy in Dallas, and there's a lot to look forward to. Today is opening day for FC Dallas, and the team is excited for the season ahead. In the coming months, we are optimistic that Dallas will be selected as a host city for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. This will once again put Dallas on the global stage and further elevate my father's vision for the sport of soccer in the Metroplex. It is my honor to continue my dad's legacy of shaping Dallas into one of the best sports towns in the country. In closing, I want to thank all of you for being here tonight and for the wonderful work you do as leaders and stewards in our community. And thanks again for this award.
Well, best of luck to the Chiefs and FC Dallas. Of course, who needs luck when you have leadership like that? We are so pleased to induct Mr. Hunt into the Dallas Business Hall of Fame.
Now, we are equally pleased to honor a man who has been an advocate for our community youth and education for decades. Please join me in recognizing Mr. Tom Luce, founder of Texas 2036. In addition to Texas 2036, Tom has founded and led numerous nonprofit organizations dedicated to serving the needs of others, including the Texas Business and Education Coalition, Just for the Kids, Data Quality Campaign, the National Center for Educational Accountability, the National Math and Science Initiative, and the Meadows Mental Health Policy Institute. He has authored 2 books on improving public education and has taught at the Kennedy School of Government at Harvard, the University of Texas LBJ School of Public Affairs, Southern Methodist University, and the University of Texas at Dallas.
Congratulations, Mr. Tom Luce.
I grew up in Dallas. I lived in a duplex a half a block from Holland Park High School from the day I was born until the day I went off to college. My mother was a hard worker, but she dealt with some mental health issues, but I benefited greatly by the work ethic she passed on to me. My father was an alcoholic. He did not live with us. As a result, I always had jobs, and I always had to earn my own spending money. I was a Dallas Morning News paper boy from the time I was 12 years old until I graduated from Knight Law School. I chose to start my firm at not a good economic time. It was 1973. That was the era of oil embargo. The economy fell in the tank. The real estate market dissolved, and for a while it was a very rocky ride. But in 1974, I was blessed to meet a new client by the name of Ross Perot, and he engaged me to start doing some legal work for him, and it changed my life. It changed my career. I'm just constantly grateful for the breaks and opportunities that he gave me. He was a remarkable man, and I'm grateful for his mentorship and his friendship. He was a great friend. I've absorbed myself in education for about 40 or 50 years across the state, and I've just become even more convicted of the fact that I don't care what the issue is that society faces, it intersects with public schools. I think what Junior Achievement is doing is what I was always given the opportunity to do, which was to work and learn entrepreneurship. And I think entrepreneurship is the key to America. We have to keep in mind that I always benefited by transactional philanthropy, but you also have to have systemic philanthropy to reach more people so that more people get the same opportunities that I got. I have 7 grandsons. I want to make sure that their future is as bright as mine has been, and I think it's the obligation of each generation to leave the country better than they found it.
Mr. Tom Luce, we are so excited to formally induct you into the Junior Achievement Dallas Business Hall of Fame. Your decades of service to our community's youth have not gone unnoticed, and we are so excited for you to join this group of amazing business leaders. Congratulations again, Mr. Luce, on an honor and accomplishment well deserved.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. It's quite an incredible honor to be inducted into the Junior Achievement Hall of Fame. When I was arriving tonight and seeing the list of past honorees, I was wondering if they were going to demand a recount tonight, but fortunately they didn't. I want to congratulate the current members of the class, Arcelia, Clark, and Fred. It's a privilege to receive this award alongside each of you. I'd like to start by thanking my wife, Pam, my 3 children, and my wonderful daughter-in-law, 7 grandsons we call the Magnificent 7. And I'd also like to thank each of tonight's event co-chairs and Jan very much for a wonderful event. Jan, thank you for your leadership of Junior Achievement Dallas chapter. I commend Junior Achievement's mission to inspire the future leaders of our city. I was seated next to one of them tonight that was the honoree, the student honoree, and she bodes well for the future of our city. And it's wonderful that we're giving students like that the tools they need to succeed in today's global economy. As you all well know, Dallas is among the most quickly growing and innovative cities in the country. But we face our challenges in the future. And these challenges will best be met if we prepare young people to think entrepreneurially in order to thrive in our ever-evolving economy, which is the key to our future. We've got to keep growing our diverse economy throughout our state. Throughout my career in public service, I've worked hard to ensure that all students from all walks of life are able to aim high and to have a clear path towards successful academic and professional careers. Junior Achievement addresses many of those factors that are crucial for these students' success in the future. Among the most crucial is the presence of a great teacher or a mentor. I suspect each of you could call by name at least one teacher or mentor that made you feel supported on your path through life. I did. Her name was Miss Brooks. To have one educator that offers this support can make all the difference in a child's likelihood of achieving a successful outcome. My Miss Brooks was my 3rd grade teacher, and she instilled in me a love of reading. And when I went temporarily incapacitated and ran for governor about 40 years ago, I was asked by a reporter who was the person who had the most influence in my life, and I said, well, it's Miss Brooks. The reporter said, obviously, "What's her first name?" I said, "I don't know. She was from a third grade teacher." He said, "Well, why was she so important?" And well, she instilled in me a love of reading. Well, sad to say I hadn't been back to tell Miss Brooks that, but she read the newspaper story the next day in the newspaper, and she called me from a nursing home. And she said, "Tommy, I'm really proud of you, but in that last debate, your grammar was wrong. And I've always taught you to sit up straight." But then she closed as always Miss Brooks could do, but she said, "Oh, Tommy, honey, I know you can do it." So efforts like this can go a long way to developing young entrepreneurs and business leaders. They're also necessary for building a talented and inclusive future workforce. When I started Texas 2036, I wanted to use data and research-driven strategies to ensure the continued prosperity of Texas for years to come. Through this research, we found by the 2036, which will be our bicentennial, 71% of our jobs will require at least some level of college, not just high school graduation, but some level of college. Currently, only 32% of our Texas high schoolers can earn a post-secondary degree or a technical certificate within 6 years of graduating. I don't have a PhD in math, but I can tell you that that current ratio won't work for our economy in 2036. It's imperative we mend this gap to ensure a thriving workforce and economy in our state. In my most recent endeavor as CEO of biotech initiatives at Lyda Hill Philanthropies, we're addressing this very issue in one sector, life sciences. As part of our overall efforts to develop a successful life science ecosystem in Texas, we're working to prepare the next generation of students to not only fill thousands of open life sciences jobs, but to find themselves in jobs with opportunities for long-term career growth and development. And I'd like to mention that Lyda Hill Philanthropies recently developed Pegasus Park, a hub for life science innovators. And most importantly, I'm thrilled to say Junior Achievement had joined on that campus. In conclusion, it's an honor and a privilege to receive this award from Junior Achievement, as its mission is one that's been incredibly important to me throughout my career and crucial for that of our city. So thank you all for this honor. I appreciate it very, very much.
I forgot to give you this. And I'll give you your award. Hold on. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's give another round of applause for Mr. Tom Luce. All right, last but certainly not least, we are excited to bring on our final honoree for the night. I'm talking about Mr. Fred Perpall.
Mr. Perpall is currently the CEO of the Beck Group. As CEO of the Beck Group, Fred Perpall leads the firm's domestic and international design, planning, real estate consultancy, and construction businesses. An active member of his community, Fred is on the board of directors of Starwood Property Trust, Dallas Medical Resource, and Triumph Bancorp. He's on the board of counselors for the Carter Center. Fred is also a member of the United States Golf Association Executive Committee and serves as the Championship Committee's co-chair. A member of the Dallas Citizens Council, Fred served as the chairman of the organization from 2019 to 2020.
Please join us in congratulating Mr. Fred Perpall.
Since the earliest memory of my childhood, I always wanted to be involved in building things, and I always wanted to be involved in something creative. So at the age of 12, I got the great gift of going to work for my uncle on a construction site. That first summer working kind of defined the rest of my professional life. I noticed within myself, even as a young person, that work was a part of a great life. And the people that cultivate great lives around me were people who had very meaningful work. And it doesn't mean it was fancy work, but work in itself, I think, brings a lot of dignity. It also showed me the dignity of labor, that these people that worked alongside me were working to take care of their families, and there was value in their work. I was always interested in sports, and I was always interested in social life. And I think about learning how to compete and learning how to care. And those were two things that I think were inspirational to me as a young person. I guess I figured out I would be good when I recognized that the very same attributes I had applied to sports, hard work, organization, discipline, attentiveness, empathy, wondering about people around you, that those same attributes actually work really well in architecture too. I think young people who are involved in sports or in any kind of endeavor that hones your skills and requires discipline, recognize at some point that it has to come from within you. The one thing I think about most that distinguished my life from the lives of many was just a very, very simple concept. You wake up every day, you try your best to do the right thing and do it in the right way. We have a saying at Beck that as much as we're building buildings, we want to build people. Architecture sometimes can be about projects and it can be about stuff. Leadership is about people. When it's all said and done, I'm going to remember the people more so than the buildings.
Hey, Mr. Perpall, it's Mason again. And I'm excited to be able to congratulate you on being inducted to the J.A. Dallas Business Hall of Fame. As the CEO of the Beck Group, your business and leadership skills do not go unnoticed. Maybe one day, with luck and lessons from Junior Achievement, I can grow up to be a CEO just like you one day.
Let's all thank Jan. Such a great job through all of this. Look, I walked in here feeling very successful tonight and feeling like I actually won. And having recently purchased a puppy and he's sort of the rascal in our home, I feel so much more successful that I'm not going home with a second puppy, so. First, let me just start by saying how much of an honor it is to be inducted with Tom and Arcelia and Clark. And, you know, it's something I will never forget, so very proud to be here with you all. Boy, it's a good thing I brought my notes because a little vertically challenged here. I want to start by just thanking some people that are really important in my life and that have made a huge difference. My wife, Abby, my daughters, Allie and Ava, for giving me the space and the grace to truly do what I do. My mother and father who, while we didn't have many means, they gave us all the greatest gift of love. Peter Beck, who literally changed my life as a mentor. Let's give Peter a round of applause. I want to thank all my partners at the Beck Group. We're truly partners, and I think it's interesting when you have a company that's organized as a partnership, that the give and take is so special, and that no one wins individually. We only win collectively, so thank you. I want to thank Junior Achievement for supporting the children of Dallas and for this wonderful recognition. I want to thank all the event co-chairs and Jan again for all the work that has gone into this event. The future of Dallas is bright. Those of us in the room today are leaders and change makers. We are doing great things for this city, and so we have a shared responsibility to lean into this community. It is our opportunity to say to the young people in Dallas that they matter. It is what JA is all about, giving Dallas's young people a chance to succeed in life and ultimately to make Dallas better. On a personal note, I want to talk about what I noticed in myself tonight as I watched these young people. I was one of these young people. We did not have a lot of means materially, but growing up, we had so many mentors and coaches along the way that invested in us. And it is this kind of selfless service that in me conjures up this warm feeling of gratitude. When we take our resources and not talk about caring, but truly demonstrate that we care because we lean in. When those people become our people, when we live life shoulder to shoulder, when we not just give our money, but we actually give our time, when we walk into a classroom and we let the kids touch and feel and see us. I remember distinctly the first time I saw a successful businessman and walked into an office. I was 14 years old. I had never been in a corporate office. No one in my family worked in that setting. And I remember thinking that this was what I wanted to do. We take for granted our ability to change lives. Einstein has a saying, and I love it: imagination is so much more important than knowledge. When we give these young people the opportunity to imagine what they can be, we change their lives. That changes our city, and ultimately, that makes a better place in this world for all of us. So I want to thank all of you in this room for showing up. I want to thank you for all that you have done and continue to do to not only make JA better, but to make Dallas better. I know that if we continue to lean in, not only will our city get better, but our world will get better too. Thank you all.
Fred, thanks for the tip. I brought my notes up with me. I appreciate that. Good evening, friends. My name is Jason Janning. I serve as the chair of the JA Dallas board, and my job this evening is to close us out, and primarily that's to issue a few words of gratitude. First of all, congratulations and gratitude to our 4 amazing inductees this evening: Arcia Acosta, Clark Hunt, Tom Luce, and Fred Perpall. And I want to thank Elaine Agather and your amazing group of Texas women. You brought us an amazing class, and we should give it up for you and all of your co-chairs in that committee. Great job. Thank you very much. Now, there is still time to donate. We have about 35 minutes left in the live auction. As you heard from Scott Murray, the auction closes tonight at 9:30. And for the lucky winners, you can collect your winnings from 9:30 to 10:30 at the exits, but we're not done yet. There is always an opportunity to give to JA Dallas. We have the QR code here. That's a great chance for you to give. And so if maybe you didn't get a chance to win that auction item, or maybe your heart was set on one of the live auction items, we're still pleased to have your support tonight. Speaking of support, thank you to all of our sponsors, especially our main sponsors, EY. Thank you very much to Michelle Vopney and to that team. Thank you to the Beck Group, Fred, and to all of your partners at the Beck Group. Tricia Wilson and Jeb Terry. FC Dallas, thank you, Clark Hunt and your family. Hillwood, to the Perot family, and also to Darcy Anderson. The David B. Miller Family Foundation, Huffines Communities. Philip Huffines, I saw you. Thank you very much for your support, also on our board. Harry Winston and the men and women of Hun Consolidated. Would you please join me one more time in thanking our sponsors? Well, you did it. You did it. I have the number of what we've raised so far. There's still some more to go on the auction, the silent auction, but the final number is stunning to me. We've raised $753,000. Yes, yes, give it up. Over $750,000. That's enough to serve 22,824 young scholars here in our great city that are going to have their lives impacted by your work. So great job. Thank you very much. We're going to do it again. Save the date. February 25th, 2023 is our next J.A. Dallas Hall of Fame induction ceremony. We will bring more great business leaders from our community to celebrate on that night. And my last 2 words of thanks. First is the amazing J.A. Dallas staff who have worked tirelessly to put this event together. Yes, you can give it up for them. These individuals in particular have put their blood, sweat, and amazing amount of equity into this. Nikki West, Samara Besner, Lauren Vaughn, Asma Robertson, Zainab Hamid, and Chad Kaufman. Thank you all very much. Okay, my last gratitude is to you. You did it. You had an incredible event. Thank you so much for your participation, your support of J.A. Dallas. Thank you for the ceremony. We're done here, but you deserve a party. So the after party begins now. The speakeasy is open right across the hall. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you very much, and good night.